My name is Nigel Davis. I'm from Breaux Bridge, Louisiana. Today we're at the Louisiana Custom Cruiser Show in Luling, Louisiana. I've been driving right about 7.5 years. My grandpa and uncles done it, but mainly my grandpa was like my idol as a kid, so I look up to him. My truck is a 2005 Peterbilt 379. I drive the truck for a good friend of mine, Cody Tondry, out of San Antonio, Texas. I don't own it. I do everything to it. I service it, drive it, wash it, I load it. It stays at my house. I do everything but foot the bill. He foots the bill on it, and I don't know why he does, but he lets me do whatever I want to do with it, wherever I want to go with it. I haul a good bit of machinery, excavators, dozers. The bigger the better, because it's like thrilling, but it's fun. I don't know why I find it fun. I do a good bit of tanks. I always get pretty excited or tickled about hauling military stuff, because it's like, you know, you're doing something for your country. I've been learning how to order my own permits, so I don't have to use a permit office, which is a very time-consuming thing for me to drive the truck. The office does my billing, paperwork, and that's it. Everything else I have to learn how to do, which it's hard, it's stressful, very aggravating at points, but I'm being taught a lesson. Believe it or not, I actually started with CR England. That's how I got my CDL. At the time, it was the right call for me, because I didn't have to pay money up front, and I was able to get the experience, which I would advise anyone to do. Mainly because, you know, you might not make a lot of money, but you're gaining experience, and that's kind of a tit for tat these days. From CR England, I went to work for a little local oil field company back at home, which I credit that oil field company for teaching me, honestly, the majority of everything I know now. They allowed me to break stuff. They allowed me to try stuff at a young age. They allowed me to pretty much do everything that would kind of prepare me to be more mature in trucking. But I knew the oil field just wasn't really my thing, the 24-hour call. I wanted to have a life, so I gave up on the oil field and I pulled a hopper. I hated that. I hated pulling a hopper, but I had a pretty cool truck. And I was young, that's all I cared about. I had a pretty sweet black 379 with a black empty-sided hopper. I made no money. Made no money, but I loved the truck. So I went to work for a buddy of mine who owns trucks at A&R. It was by far the cleanest, neatest job ever. I loved it. It was just a bad timing for me, because I just had my daughter, and the being gone thing just didn't work. So and I gave up on that. And by that point, I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to drive a cool truck. I wanted to travel. I wanted to go wherever I wanted to go. I had a friend of mine, Darlene Jones. She probably thinks I hate her today, but she gave me a truck to drive and a trailer to pull and let me do whatever I wanted. I didn't make money doing that either, but I traveled a lot. So I got my snow driving out of the way. I got my Downers Pass. I got all my mountain driving out of the way with her, and didn't make any money. So I had a daughter, so I had to kind of cut that loose. And then I wanted to be like at the higher pinnacle of trucking. I didn't want to haul cows, because I just felt like I had to be up too much. I just wanted to haul big stuff. So I got hooked up with a buddy of mine, also Vernon Morris. So from Vernon, I hauled like gaskets, coolers, because he taught me a lot about weights. He taught me a lot about what's stupid to do. He taught me a lot about where you don't want a truck to be. I'm at a pinnacle in trucking that my uncle never reached, that my grandpa never reached, that my other uncles never reached, that my cousins that all drive trucks never reached. I feel like I'm like the face of trucking for my family now, because I kind of made it like a cool, fun, exciting thing. Like to have my mom, which is pretty cool, because we never always got along. We have truck conversations now, and it's cool. My girlfriend, who was like about to have a baby like in a month, washed my truck with me, and I enjoy those moments. Big thing what I think about what social media has done for guys like myself is always having a friend somewhere, definitely. Always having a mechanic somewhere, always having a guy that can give you a load somewhere, definitely. Or connections. I have a good bit of connections that I've met through social media, but definitely the downsides of it Just imagine that you're trying to surprise your wife on your way home, and you're actually in your hometown, and someone actually sees you and takes a picture of you in your hometown, posts it on Facebook, and your wife that's in your hometown actually sees it, just kills it. That's what the stuff about, like, it's like kind of like blowing your cover. Not that you're trying to be secretive or nothing like that, but it actually invades your privacy. Not that someone's intending on doing that, but that's what it does. And that, you can't control it. You can't make so-and-so not take a picture of your truck. Or what if you're like getting your fenders repainted for a show? You don't want to tell nobody. Somebody takes a picture, show it to the world, boom. It's like it's social media allows your privacy to no longer be your privacy. I would definitely say some of my best moments in trucking is I pull up to a truck stop, my truck's clean, I go to put diesel, and some random person stops, look at me, look at the truck, look at me, and asks. I get it all the time. Are you even going to be driving that thing? And I kind of like smile and like, yep, there you go, talking about the truck or how clean I keep it. That's by far the most exciting part for me. Or when I go to a weigh station and everything is right, like nothing's wrong. My weights are right. I have window tint, seatbelts on. That's probably the two definitely most amazing, feelings for me. My advice for someone wanting to get into trucking would be, do it. And if you don't want to be a truck driver, if you don't have it anywhere in your heart, it's not for you. It's not a get a job and make a check. You have to love it to the smallest extent. You can't just do it because you have kids and you need money. It won't work out for you like that. I love it, and all of my friends that drive trucks, they love it. And if you don't, it's a career, man. It's not a job, and that's my take on it, pretty much.